can you speak to some of the most popular jobs today? You mentioned a couple. What are people doing today, and how are you kind of breaking the tasks down that companies send you, and having individual workers work on little elements? How does that work?
Yeah, I'll tell you what we're good at. We're good at images because it doesn't require language stuff, and we're just now getting into language processing, which we're not great at yet. We're really working hard on that today. Actually, this morning, right now, we're going to do an all hands where we have to actually help get the work done because we're behind on getting a customer deliverable done. So the task would be, this is one of our longest running customers and has done millions of tasks through the system so far. They'll send a 2 or 3 minute video of a depth sensor. So this looks like LiDAR or radar. It's a black screen with a ton of dots. And so we will pull frames from that video, and then each person will work on one frame. So we'll actually take 30 frames a second, pull every fifth frame, and then have someone work on a frame and label just that frame. Or we'll break a 30-second video into 5-second videos and then have one person look at that first 5 seconds, the second person look at the second, and so on. So we always try to break the work down into human-sized chunks where your brain is really good at doing 3 seconds of work versus watching a video for 3 minutes. So our approach is always take what the customer is asking us to do, break it down into these things we call logic Legos in our system, and you string them together, just like a programmer would string together code. And then we assign those certain tasks to people, and then we also have algorithms do some of the tasks. So it really is a team effort between what an algorithm can do and what a human can do. And then it makes what we can address almost anything that a human can do, knowledge work that can be digitized, can now be broken up in this way, and then just the parts that need to be assigned to a human are assigned to a human. But now instead of that human being in a desk somewhere in your office, they could be anyone with a mobile phone who values Bitcoin.
That's incredible. So
Yeah.
are there any jobs, I'm just thinking of the possibilities here, right? Like you start with images, you move to language, you move to more complex tasks over time. Are there any jobs that cannot be broken down? Like who is immune from being disrupted by this? Is what I'm asking.
It's a really, so Jim, one of our earliest investors, he nailed what we were trying to do within the first 5 minutes. He said, you guys are going to be competitive or will be the first practical version of general AI. So the example here is chess. So there's a lot of great chess Bitcoiners out there, but from what I understand, the best chess computer will lose to the combination of a human with multiple chess algorithms running. So a very good chess player with 2 very good chess engines or chess simulators will beat just a computer or just a human. So in the machine learning world, that's called the centaur model, where you have a horse with a man's head on top. So this is a computer with a person's head on top. This combined version of man and computer and the way to interface between the two seems to be the winning model. So your question of what can't be disrupted, when you combine what humans can do with the efficiency of what algorithms can do, and you have software that can right-size the task to those 2 choices, human or computer, then there really, as far as I can tell, there really isn't much that would be outside of that. We're just starting right now. If you think of what Stakwork is as a computer that combines humans and algorithms, right? And we have a very simple no-code language that lets you configure this on a web admin panel for our customers to set these workflows. So you'll say, hey, I've got this video, I need to break it into these steps. Then next I need to have a human draw a box. Then I need to have a human check that box. Then I have an algorithm crop that box. Now I generate a JPEG. So that's what you would normally hire someone in an office to sit there and do. We can, instead of hiring humans to do that, we can freeze that logic that you want to have happen in our system, and then humans can just do the parts that they need to do. And then the computers get better and better as they shadow the human, and then steps that humans do today will be automated tomorrow. So with this type of system, I don't think that just humans or just computers can beat a system like this.